Hey, all right. I completely forgot I had a GoPro, like at all. I don't know what I'm gonna. I need to start using this GoPro more because it's a good piece of equipment I got, and I don't use it. But with all these videos, I have a bunch of videos. I was hoping to take them all, trim them down, and make a video out of them. But I'm not gonna like completely like delete these videos like from existence. Um, what I'll do is I don't know, upload them as unlisted on my YouTube channel, and if I ever feel like um do anything with them, I can just re-download all the clips and then post them. But anyways, I just thought of this story. I just thought of this time in my life where, all right, let me set this story up. All right, so I was at this house, all right, in Hendersonville, and I think I lived there from like when I was like maybe 6 or 7. I don't remember how old I was. I think I was 7 or 8, and no, I was maybe 7 or 8, either one, and I lived there up until I was maybe like 14. And so, but there's this old dude who lived on my street, and I don't know. Might just want to mention that. Hold on. Might want to mention that I lived on a hill. Like the neighborhood was on like, it was a hill, and there was this old guy, and maybe I think he lived with his wife. I never saw his wife. I he might have she might have just been doing her own thing in the house. And just unrelated, but his grandson used to come over, maybe once or twice every couple of weeks. Just ride his little tricycle in the front yard. So, unrelated, but me and I think there was this Russian kid who like lived across the street from me. It was this like little kid named Evan, I think, or Ian, or Ivan, something, I don't know. And me and this little Russian kid that I knew would go up to this like old guy's house, and we like, I think, play around like in his backyard, like in the woods behind his backyard, like I think stuff like in his yard, whatever. I don't know. I just remember, in particular, I remember he had a cover over his pool during winter, and I was like, "Oh, what if I walk on the cover?" And he's like, "Oh, you could do that. It's strong enough. It could hold a elephant." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And I would like visualize an elephant standing on it, and it would like hold it up. But, anyways, also he had this little like jungle gym. I don't know, is it called jungle gym? It was like monkey bars on like a slide in his backyard, and I was climbing on him one time, and I fell, and I almost like just jabbed my quad, like my thigh. I almost just annihilated my thigh, but it cut my cargo shorts, my camo cargo shorts I was wearing at the time, and it like grazed my leg, but it was fine. But there was this other day where I think it was on some summer day or whatever, and we were just up at his house, and he's like, "You guys want popsicles?" And like me and little Russian kid were like, "Yeah, yeah." I'm not gonna do the high pitched voice again, but but we were like, "Yeah, we want some popsicles. That sounds sick." And he's like, "All right, come in my garage." Um, So that's what we did. We went into his like garage, and we got. I think it was pop. It had to have been popsicles out of this freezer, in his No, it was like you walk through the garage, and so basically like my house layout. It's like the garage is out there, and the garage is out there, and you come in into the basement and whatnot. But I walked into his garage. I walked through his like, it was like a dim, like kind of like dark garage, and in through his basement. And there was like a TV on, and it was like a true crime TV show on. And he walked over to this like, those big like deep freezers where it's just like it's like on the floor. It comes up maybe 3 feet, and it's just like a rectangle. That's what a rectangle is, right? It's like a long square. I don't know, fucking stupid, but anyways, we got some popsicles, and we went back outside. I didn't even think much of it. I was just like, oh yeah, well. In my mind, it was like, okay, we go into this guy's basement, and we get popsicles. So obviously, I want some popsicles. I didn't think anything of it. It was an old guy. I mean, he wasn't like dude. If my freaking mom knew about this, she freaking like she would run hell, like. But he didn't have any ill intentions. I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound really, really weird, but I think he didn't like, not like pedophilia like kids, but like he was good with kids. He liked kids. Whoa, but he was no pedophile. He was a good guy. And one day on Halloween, I go up to his house, trick or treat, ring the doorbell. He opens the door. He's like, "Hold on, here, come with me and get some candy." And now, obviously, holy guacamole. I'm trying to remember, but I think he was like, "Here, there's candy in my kitchen. Come in here and you can grab some," or something like that. Now that's like a completely. Now it could. I'm defending the guy because I don't think he's like a weirdo. If he was a weirdo, he would like actually try to, when I went to go get popsicles out of his basement. Like, dude, that's such an easy but I think I walked. He was like, "Dude, wait, there's candy in my." He was like, "There's candy somewhere in his house," and I walked in. I think he had like the Christmas stockings in his living room already, and it was like Halloween. And I think I walked into his house, and I was like maybe 5-10 steps in, and I think I heard like yelling behind me. So I was either with my friends or with my mom, and they're like, "Brandon, don't go in there. Brandon, what are you doing?" And I think I feel like I remember just like one of my friends being like, "He's gonna stab you," or like for any reason. And I was like, "Bro, yo, calm down, guys. Like, this dude's chill." But they were like, "Brandon, get out of here, Brandon." And I was like, and so I was like tweaking out a little bit. And so I came back out, and I never saw him again, I don't think. No, I remember he, completely unrelated. We were walking up the street to my neighbor's friend's house. Now, I was friends with my neighbor. I was never friends with my neighbor's friend. I think his name was like Willow or something. And he lived at the top of the street. Or whatever. We were walking up the street, and this old guy was out on his porch, and he yelled at us because we were walking on the road. And he was like, "Walk through my." And you're like, no. He was like, "Walk through my yard because it's a lot safer than walking out on the street because you get hit by a car." So he's obviously like a caring guy because he wanted us to walk through. Oh, dude, on my freaking nose. Because he wanted us to walk through his yard, so we decreased the chance of getting hit by a car. But I'll look his. I'm not gonna show you his house, okay? For the safety, for goodness sake, man. I mean, this guy, if he had any ill intentions with me, he would have executed them. Trying to reply to a text. Now I'm gonna go look for his house. Um, yeah, that's it. All right, hold on. This this thing's just gonna roll until I find. So I was on like Google Maps. You're not gonna be able to see. No one's gonna know where this guy lives. Okay, if he even still lives there. If now it is there. There is potential that he might not be with us anymore. He could have he might be in the afterlife, but probably not. Like. Probably not. So I just download Google Earth. I have the address. You're not gonna see it.